grilling be contributing to global warming? Seriously?
Joe Bastardi, Weatherbell's chief meteorologist, says, where's the beef? Where's the scientific proof, rather? I added that. Good morning to you. Happy 4th of July,
Hey.
Joe.
Happy 4th of July to you guys.
What do you think about this study? It says we could be actually hurting the climate by grilling.
I'll tell you what, it sounds to me like it's the last gasp of a desperate movement, because I think they know things are turning around, the overall global temperature, and they're trying to grasp at any straw they can get their hands on. The human contribution every year to CO2 is 0.09 parts per million. That means if you made $1 million, which I know you do, Ainsley,
I wish.
you'd be taxed 9 cents on it. Now, if you take the ocean and the atmosphere together, the human contribution is so tiny you can't even measure it. Besides, there's a problem with all of this. One, CO2 continues to go up if you look at this graphic, and the temperatures have leveled off completely. So how is it if CO2 is continuing to increase and the temperature is now leveling off and starting to turn around, is CO2 responsible? By the way, greenhouse gases, there's another term for them. It's called plant food. So my motto on this 4th of July is grill a steak, grill a hamburger, and help the trees out. That's what I want to do.
How do you grill guilt-free?
How do you simply grill and eat what's ever in front of you? In fact,
Well, why are these
you guys,
environmentalists
you're
saying
supposed to,
that?
you're supposed to be
What's their reason? What are they?
Well, I personally think there's an agenda behind it. First of all, I think the whole global warming agenda is behind it. Secondly, you know, there are people that don't want people eating meat. Now, I don't care what you eat. You could eat bark over there if you doesn't matter to me. And I also think it's an attack on American tradition. I mean, some study that just came out that if you go to a 4th of July parade, you're going to become
a Republican.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, maybe that just says that those are traditional values. All I'm saying is that in the next 20 to 30 years, and I've been talking about this constantly, that the big natural drivers, the ocean, the solar cycles, the volcanic activity is changing around, and we're going to get our answer. What's all the panic about? The fact is that if the Earth was a little warmer, probably be better off than if it's a little bit colder, because it causes a lot of problems when it gets cold. People have to eat.
So this study suggested that charcoal's the worst, charcoal briquettes are a little bit better, and propane is the best for the environment.
Well,
is there any difference, really?
Well, I'll tell you, we grill on propane, okay? But really, I believe that this...
Whatever you're doing something right.
Well, I'm eating a lot of that beef, I'll tell you that right now. So that's what I eat all the time.
This is what you eat.
That's what I eat all the time.
Well,
my cholesterol is very, very low, by the way.
I'm sure. We're going to have you arm wrestle with Dave while we talk to Clayton.
Okay.
Thank
little
you so much.
shout out
Enjoy the weather.
Line Wrestling
The
Club.
Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. We have 3 guys in the World Championships this year.
Whoa.
Joe, thanks for being here.
All right.
Thank you.
My
And good
pleasure.
luck in your competition. You're competing too.
Clayton, what's coming up, buddy?
Coming up here on